Hey. Oh my goodness. So it has been so long. It's been way too long. I have so much explaining to do, which I will do. I do want to talk about my hiatus, and I do want to talk about what's to come. I'm excited. I'm super excited. I have access to so many things. I know a lot of New Yorkers do not take advantage of the things that they have access to, but that is something that I want to start doing, and I want to take you guys along the journey with me. So we are going to be going glamping today. I've never been glamping before. I don't believe that I've ever been camping before. Camping is something that I would do, that I would like to do, but yeah, I'd rather glamp. So glamping is a combination of glamorous and camping. So it's camping, but in a bougie type of way, you know what I mean? So you can have a place that might have Wi-Fi, you can have you just have access to things that you wouldn't have access to when you're camping. And so for this trip, we are going to be traveling to South Street Seaport. It's at the tip of Manhattan. It's the ferry that you would take to get to Staten Island, New York. That's the only thing that I know it as. So I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing and how we're going to be getting there. So I'm going to take you guys along the journey with me, and I think it should be lots and lots of fun. And it's like 75 degrees in November in New York, so that makes it even better. So I hope you guys enjoy. Come along with me. So because it was a Sunday, there was not much traffic. I did still have to park in the parking lot because I wasn't coming back until Monday. But the parking lot was right across the street from the ferry, and it's right next to Governor's Island Ferry. And that's where we're going, to Governor's Island. So the ride to Governor's Island is exactly 8 minutes. You can actually see the island right from the seaport. The ferry ride is about $4 each way. The price was included in the retreat, as it should be, because glamping is not cheap. But yeah, once we got there, we just had to wait for the resort to come get us. The ride to the glamping area was only about 3 minutes. Governor's Island is only 172 acres in total. It was pretty cloudy this day, so I have some better views that you'll see from the next day that I was there. There is the Statue of Liberty. We can see a view of it throughout the whole time that we were on the island. Pretty dope. These are the collective retreat tents. My first thoughts were, wow, this could be a little creepy with animals and stuff, but it's going to be super cool. This is the common area of the resort, so this is where we will eat dinner and play games and do bonfire. Check-in was pretty simple, pretty easy. Everyone was really nice, very attentive, explained everything that we needed to do and what options we had while we were there. There goes the Staten Island Ferry. The resort is seasonal from April to November, so we actually stayed within the last 2 days of the resort being open. It was really empty, and it seems that we stayed in the best tent that they had. So we got our tour. There you go. Oh my goodness. This is
the cutest thing ever.
Absolutely beautiful.
Isn't it cozy? Yes, thank you. He's going to give us a tour, so let's not hold him up.
Yeah. There's more.
Inside your restroom that you would need, but if your products need to be replaced or anything, just let us know.
The shower was so great. Everything was very clean, very accessible, very bougie, but also very chill, just how I like it. This was the view right outside our room. We stayed in Summit 5, and this is open to the public. The boardwalk is open to the public until 6 p.m. So after 6 p.m., there would be no one walking back and forth in front of our room or anything like that. The only thing that we would have are these beautiful views. This here was the closest tent to us, and I would say it was about 100 feet away. This is just some more of the outer area. They even had tiny houses. I actually went inside of one just for y'all to see. The tiny houses are actually even more expensive than the tents. So check it out. This tiny house is tiny.
$100 more expensive than the tent. Can you believe that? That's just small. Go see if you can get on in there. Go open it.
It's very cute and cozy. I love the fact that it's completely enclosed and then you still have a little veranda. So I don't know. I think we were better off experiencing the tent for our first glamping experience. Next, we headed over to the communal area. They had a whole bunch of games that you could play. You could just chill and relax. There was a bar a few more feet away, and they did have a happy hour as well as a free drink hour. Anything included and free is always appreciated. We were hungry, so we got the cart to head us back over to where the ferry was because there was a taco place there. Right by the ferry was a welcome center, which was really important because we needed some Benadryl. They have a little shop there where you can buy a couple of things. There's no other store on the island, so I did want to include that in this video. So Taco Vista is where we ate. We had fish tacos, chicken quesadilla, and chips and guac. The guac was really good, really fresh. We had more views as we were eating. So it was cute, simple, to the point, and it did the job. Afterwards, the resort did come back to pick us up and bring us back to our tent. As you can see, it did start to clear up, so you can see that the views are a little bit better and how beautiful the scenery actually is. So we're back at the resort, and I did want to show you some of the other tents and what they look like. Again, the tents that we stayed in were the Summit, and these are called Journeys. They're actually exactly the same room that we have, except the only difference is that the bathrooms are communal. These are the bathrooms, and so you would have to leave your tent and come out of your tent to come in here to use the bathroom. Again, the bathroom is exactly the same as they are in the Summit rooms that we were staying in, except they're separated from the room. So that's a big no for me. You know what I'm saying? I need my bathroom to be right where I'm at. I'm not trying to come out of my tent into the garden to go to the bathroom. This was a no for me. But these are also public bathrooms if you're not at your room and you just need to use the bathroom. We decided to take a nap before dinner and bonfire. I just needed you guys to see the view from the actual bed, like being in the bed and being able to see the view. It doesn't do it justice on video right from the bed. And again, it was 70 something degrees, so it was the perfect November weekend for this outing. So the sun had completely gone down and we headed to dinner. There were 2 dinner options. You had an a la carte menu, which I'll show. And then you had, I forget what it was called, but it was like an option of like 2 proteins or 4 proteins and a whole bunch of food. And it was like $95 a person. That just felt like it was going to be way too much food. So we just did the a la carte menu. So this was the a la carte menu. The prices were pretty decent for a hotel price that you would expect. I did have a burger and it was pretty good. I couldn't complain. Next, we went to make s'mores at the bonfires. This was really cute and cool. Of course, who doesn't want to make s'mores when camping? I do have to admit, this is something I have to admit because I'm doing reviews for you guys. Someone did say they saw a rat. Okay. So this is New York City, so I'm not surprised. And I did Google rats on Governor's Island, and it seems like they have had a rat problem in the past. I didn't see the rat for myself, and we did go camping, so it's like rats and mosquitoes or bears and snakes, right? So I don't want any of the four, and I'm glad that I did this already and I didn't see the rat for myself, but we did have a lot of fun when it came to making the s'mores. The next morning was clear. It was absolutely beautiful, still 70 degrees. Breakfast is included, and so these were the breakfast options that we had. They also offered free yoga classes, so I did take advantage of that. We did end up checking out at 11 o'clock. I do believe that you can stay on the property, but we decided that we wanted to go bike riding before we left. Bike riding was closer by to the ferry. The resort did allow us to leave our bags there while we went bike riding. We had all these different bikes to choose from, and we chose to go with the low seaters. We were advised that these would be an average workout as far as the pedaling was concerned. We did an average of 2 miles riding around on the island, so it was a really nice workout. It was a little rough actually when we first started. Overall, my first glamping experience was truly a dream. Everything was really nicely set up, very luxurious. One thing I will never get over is the views from this island. Some of the things that I did hear people complain about as far as the reviews were the helicopter noise, which does stop after a certain hour. Oh, you can't eat after about 8:30. I personally would not bring my own food in fear of the animals. One of the highlights was the heated sheets. It was amazing to be in those warm sheets. And the service was really great. Everyone was really nice. It was a wonderful experience. Another highlight would be being able to get back on the boat for an 8-minute ride and being 30 minutes from home. So it was really great experience. I hope that if you have any questions or that you would reach out, tell me if you've ever been glamping before, if you ever plan on going glamping. I did have so much fun. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for coming back to my channel after my long hiatus. Every week I will be posting a new video, so make sure you stay tuned. See you guys.